Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu News Bulletins for the 29th of July. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
National News. American Secretary of State Antony Blinken, India and the United States as two democracies.
American Secretary of State Antony Blinken emphasized the shared values of India and the United States as two democracies. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian said democracy is a common value shared by all, not a patent owned by any country. One man, one vote and a multi-party system is not the sole form of democracy, he said.
The number of job offers through job fairs during the pandemic.
Labour and Employment Ministry data provided to Rajya Sabha on Wednesday. The data showed that of the 31,727 candidates given final offer letters in 2020-2021, 28,227 were from Uttar Pradesh. In 2018-2019, 72,539 job offers were handed out through fairs, of which 31,077 were in Gujarat.
India-US relationship in India.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken held civil society roundtable meeting with Indian civil society in Delhi. The meeting was Mr. Blinken's first engagement during his day-long visit to India. Tibet was not directly raised during the meeting, but the lack of progress in China's dialogue on the issue was discussed.
COVID-19 disruption, the first anniversary of the National Education Policy.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address policymakers and students in a video conference event on Thursday to mark the anniversary of the National Education Policy. He is expected to announce the Academic Bank of Credit will be rolled out on Thursday for students in over 290 top institutions from the current academic year 2021-22 onwards. The proposal for 4-year undergraduate degrees has run into some opposition, especially from the Premier University of Delhi.
Houses of Parliament clear important bills without debate.
Lok Sabha witnessed unruly behavior in the form of tearing of papers and throwing them towards the Speaker's chair and the Treasury benches. The House was adjourned several times before legislative business was conducted amid the din and then adjourned for the day. In the Rajya Sabha, the Juvenile Justice Amendment Bill 2021 was passed without debate.
Data security and privacy, a no-go area for this government.
Standing Committee on Information Technology could not deliberate on citizens' data security and privacy on Wednesday. BJP members, for the second consecutive day, staged a walkout refusing to sign the attendance register, forcing the meeting to be cancelled in the absence of quorum. A discussion on data security and privacy would have entailed questions on the alleged Pegasus cyber attack.
Statewide antibodies prevalence of COVID.
Madhya Pradesh has the highest seroprevalence or presence of antibodies to novel coronavirus, and Kerala the lowest among 21 states studied. Kerala, which is recording the sharpest rise in cases in the country fueled by the Delta variant, had a seroprevalence of 44%, implying 56% lacked antibodies and consequently remained vulnerable to the infection.
International news. Trusting the West doesn't work.
Ayatollah Ali Khamenei says experience has shown trusting the West does not work. Khamenei also blasts the US of tying its return to the nuclear accord to future negotiations on missile program and regional issues. He also blasted the US for tying it back to future negotiations on missile program.
Tunisian prosecutors have opened investigations into alleged foreign campaign funding and anonymous donations to Islamist movement Ennahda.
Ennahda is the dominant party in parliament, whose activities were suspended this week by President Kais Saied. Tunisia's leader also fired the prime minister and key cabinet members, saying it was necessary to stabilize a country in economic and health crisis.
Former US Air Force member, Daniel Hale, to 45 months in prison.
Daniel Hale, 33, helped organize drone attacks from Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan. He was sentenced by a federal court in Virginia to 45 months in prison for leaking documents to The Intercept. The move was sharply criticized by freedom of press and civil liberties advocates as damaging to press freedoms and human rights.
China hosts rare 9-member Taliban delegation.
China hosted a rare 9-member Taliban delegation in Tianjin, a port city around 100 kilometers southeast of Beijing. Foreign Minister Wang Yi described the group as a pivotal military and political force in Afghanistan. The visit is the first from the group in the wake of its gaining key ground in Afghanistan, including in Badakhshan province which borders China's western Xinjiang region.
The KDU bill threatens to militarize Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka's state universities withdraw from online teaching and administrative duties in resistance to a government bill that, they say, threatens to militarize education. The KDU bill seeks to change the governance structure of the university. The proposed changes could pave way for a greater military role in education policy and administration, academics warn.
Business news. Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation Bill 2021 RBI clears amendments.
Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation Bill 2021 has been cleared by the Cabinet. Bill would provide a significantly larger safety net for India's bank customers. Deposit insurance will cover 98.3% of all deposit accounts and 50.9% of deposit value. The premium paid by banks to the DICGC would also be raised.
SEC Chairman Ajay Tyagi, companies must have two sets of disclosures.
SEBI Chairman Ajay Tyagi stressed that companies must ensure disclosure of material events as per regulations, not just in letter but also in spirit. He said many new age firms were posting rapid growth, leading them to opt for an IPO at an early stage.
Sports news. World champion PVT Sindhu defeats Chung Nan Yi 21-9, 21-16.
PV Sindhu beats Hong Kong's Chung Nan Yi 21-9, 21-16 in Group J. World number 7 Sindhu will face Mia Blichfeldt in the knockout phase on Thursday. B. Sai Praneeth loses 14-21, 14-14 to Dutchman Mark Calju in an inconsequential Group D match.
Olympic Games Women's 200 meters freestyle.
Hungary's Kristof Milek wins men's 200 meters butterfly gold medal. Milek claims torn trunks cost him a world record. Ariarne Titmus dethrones Katie Ledecky to become 200 meters freestyle champion. American great wins first ever women's Olympic 1500s freestyle title.